Hello beautiful eyeshadow lovers and panning fanatics. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going over my 1 week per palette series. I'm very excited for this and I didn't film it last Wednesday because I was like, you know what? I don't want to film. I'm going to go over to my sister's this weekend and I'm going to take a few days off of filming and come back refreshed. Which is what I did. So I feel so much better coming back now. This is my second time trying to film this today, right now. I just keep getting annoyed because I have this black paper trying to hide the mirror so I don't blind you guys, but also help me read the line or the names up here of the shadows. And it's getting annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. So look, number 1, I used in my crease the shade Pancakes and the shade Pug right there. I used those in my crease, and then my outer corner I used the shade Rosewood, and then on my lid I used the shade Fume right here by AOA Studio, and also again the shade Pug on top of that. So because this likes to crease unless I put a shade on top. So in the inner corner I used the shade Fairy Lights right there. Beautiful look, loved it. It was very simple, sweet, elegant, everything. So look at number 2, I used the shade Cloudberry right here, this orangey color right there. And then I also used the shade Sushi Flower by MAC. It is a single right there. Okay, I use those in my crease, and then in my outer corner I used, I didn't use anything in my outer corner. I just used a line. The liner was the shade Rosewood right there. And then on my lid I used the shade Copper Coin right there. And on the inner corner I used the shade Sparks Fly, which is right there. Very pretty. I love that look. Okay, look number 3, it was very smoky. I loved it. On my crease, I used Iced Coffee and Pancakes. Pancakes is right here, and Iced Coffee is right here. So a mixture of these two. And then on my outer corner, I used the shade Mug Cake, which is right here. These two colors are very similar. This one is more warm, and this is more neutral, at least in my eyes. Okay, and then on the lid, I use Danger, which is right here, this red. And then I lined it with Nightmare right there, this black. I love that look, loved it. Okay, so the next one is a little more girly, I think. So on the crease, I used Cup of Tea, which is right here. That's a beautiful, beautiful shade. That's actually one of my favorites in here. On the outer corner, I used the shade Mug Cake right there. And then on the lid, I used Copper, which I think is, yeah, I think that's a different color. Hold on. I can't find it at the moment. I'll try and find a picture of it for you if I can. But I use the shade Copper, Grow Old, which, if I can find it, Grow Old right here. It's super beautiful. Sparks Fly, which is right next to it, these two right here. And then this Stila, Glitter and Glow in the shade Kitten Karma on top of that. It was girly, beautiful. I felt really pretty that day. So, next, I used Cloudberry and Danger, which Cloudberry is right here, and then Danger is all the way over here. I used these two in my crease, and then on my lid, I used Nightmare. If you can't tell, I was going for a really smoky look. I know you can, but I just really wanted to capture the fall essence of this palette, really. Next look. I had in my crease Tiramisu, which is right here, and the shade Rosewood, which is right here. I used those two, and then on the lid I used the shade Sci, S-C-I, which is this green right here. It's also from AOA Studios. And then Petrol on top, which is right there. Those two together were beautiful. I absolutely loved it. Loved it. I had no looks from this palette where I was like, oh, you know, because some palettes you're like, you know, I made that look, but it wasn't my fave. I loved all my looks. So, with that being said, my last look, which was with Pug and Mug Cake. Pug and Mug Cake right there, these two. In the crease, in the outer corner, I used Nightmare right here. And then on the lid, I used Mixed Berries. And on the inner corner, I used, oh, okay, Pancakes right there. Right there. Just very simple, easy. I absolutely loved it. Okay, so those were my 7 looks for the 7 days of this project, or this palette at least. Now, if you can't tell, I'm not wearing the palette today. No, I'm not wearing it. I'm actually wearing my new palette that I'm going to be bringing in, which is the Dominate Cosmetics Berries and Cream palette. It looks like this. Don't let it fool you, even though all or most of the DCs are being, even though most of the DCs are kind of looking like they're used, they're not. They're really not. I gotta use this palette more. I wish I kind of spoke more about this in the beginning of the week, because in the beginning of the week, I wanted to get rid of it. I did not understand what Laura from Gold Star Work, I'll leave her channel linked down below. I didn't understand why she loved this palette so much, and then when I used it for a week, I understand. You know, isn't that strange? But I love it. This is one of the palettes that I wish I could leave up on a pedestal because I love it so much. And that says something. Okay, that really does say something. Now, I say that because I don't know if I want this palette. I don't know if I need this palette. Do I need it in my life? Do I love the look that I created? Absolutely. But do I need it? And what is going on with my lipstick today? How long has it been that way? Why didn't you tell me? And it's on my teeth. Oh, I've been having a day, guys. Just a day. Okay. So, where was I going? I just need to know if this is the palette for me and if it has any room in my collection, because I do have purples, I do have all of these colors. I'm sure I don't have this one, 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 but everything else I'm sure I have. You know what I'm saying? I just need to know if it has a special place in my heart, because I bought it last November, December 20% off sale. And I don't know if it's me. I really don't. This was one of the first times I went with my friend Casey to Sephora. Went and got this palette with her, and it was so special, and that's really the main reason why I've been staring at it. But I need to know if, you know, if it has room in my collection. So I'm going to be doing looks with this, so check that video out next Monday to see if I keep it. I have over 60 palettes. I feel like I should have a basic understanding of my palettes and as to whether I should keep them, leave them, keep them around. I just want to have a basic understanding of what is this palette good for, when should I use it, what looks should I create out of it, what looks can I create. I don't know. It's just after I've been panning or have been using only certain types of palettes per month. I want to give the rest of my collection good love before next year when I do I'm panning 30 eyeshadows. Can you believe it? I'm going to pan 30 eyeshadows next year because I'm turning 30, and I thought it would be a good idea to pan 30 by 30 eyeshadow edition. I almost said addiction. Eyeshadow edition and just panning edition. So I'm going to do altogether 60 products, but it's going to be fun. So panning 30 eyeshadows and using up 30 items. I thought that would be fun. So wish me luck. I'm going to need it. Stay tuned for that for sure. And that's it from me, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed yourself on this video today. Tell me, what do you think of my look? I have a friend named Tracy Lee Beauty. A collab is coming out with her tomorrow, so check out that and stay tuned for that. I'm very excited. I can't wait for you guys to see my look. And that is it for me. I hope you all have a wonderful and fantastic day. Please subscribe if you are new. Give me a big thumbs up down below. And check out the ladies that I talked about, Tracy and Laura. They're both wonderful and phenomenal ladies. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.